Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Symax Fintech Market Insight. As usual, we start with our disclaimer. So trading involves the potential risk of loss of capital. It's not suitable for everyone, although hopefully it is for you. When it comes to leverage, just be careful because you can lose substantially more than that initial investment. Everything we include in here is just purely for educational purposes. We're not trying to provide you with advice. We're just trying to help you prepare, understand the markets better, to help you make better decisions. But of course, if you are looking to invest or trade, that has to be your decision. And before you make that, you should consider your financial situation, your level of experience, and your risk appetite. And of course, on your risk capital, you're prepared, but more importantly, can afford to lose. If you've got any doubts whatsoever, seek independent financial advice before risking your capital. So let's first start by looking at what happened last week. So central bankers still continue to send those mixed signals on interest rates. Yes, of course, we're near the peak, but are we quite there yet? Especially, inflation is becoming that little bit stickier than it was previously. Still heading down in places, but not as fast as obviously the central banks are hoping for. And it is going to take time to get to that 2% that they target. And of course, the nearer it gets, the harder it will get as well. And then, of course, Israel and Hamas war was triggered. So that's an ongoing thing. Israel is imminently going into Palestine and the Gaza Strip. They've allowed for the Palestinians to head to the south before they attack. It's going to be quite a substantial attack, I would say, as well, because they're going in land, sea and air, and that in itself is disrupting some markets, especially commodities, because overall it could actually sort of start to disrupt supplies. And then, talking about supplies, there's a gas pipeline in Finland that was damaged, and that's likely to be out for about 5 months before that's fixed. So gas prices went up, oil prices, gold prices, silver prices, so commodities in general went up. Okay, so let's take a little look at the actual data out last week. So PPI, so the headline came in 0.5% month on month, and that gave 2.2% year on year. And that was just a little bit higher than was expected. I did put that in my daily newsletter that I did expect that, just because when you look at energy prices staying up and rallying, that that is going to have an impact at the pumps, etc. And then if you look at the core inflation, it came in at 0.3% month on month, which was 2.7% year on year. Again, that was higher. So it's inflation's not there yet. And then of course we had the FOMC minutes that came out. That again was a little bit mixed. I think that the thing to take from that is, what I've been saying all year is that not just a matter of rates hitting a peak. The fact is that they're going to stay there higher for longer. And you're talking well into 2024. That's my personal opinion, of course. And then CPI, again, 0.4% month on month, 3.7% year on year. That's the headline, and then the core came in at 0.3 month on month and 4.1% year on year. So that inflation is heading in the right direction, but I just think that there are a few bumps in the road on the way down with what's going on geopolitically. Michigan consumer sentiment came in lower at 63. Then moving on to the EU. Investor confidence was better than expected, but still negative 21.9. Industrial production came in higher than expected at 0.6% month on month. But overall, it was negative 5.1% year on year, which was lower than expected. Moving on to Germany, industrial production negative 0.2% month on month and negative 2% year on year. CPI came in pretty much in line, which is 4.3% year on year. In the UK, retail sales 2.8% year on year, slightly lower than sort of expectations, but it's still there. But you know, we've got this very flat GDP at 0.2% that is now sort of leading to there being potential stagnation. Not just in the UK, that is looking as though that could sort of spread quite a lot. Industrial production was also lower. That came in at 0.7% month on month, giving just 1.3% year on year. And manufacturing was also lower at negative 0.8% month on month, which is 2.8% year on year. In Japan, their PPI came in negative at 0.3% month on month, and it gives them 2% year on year. So again, that's where all the central banks are aiming to get it. So then we move on to China. CPI came in 0.2% month on month, which gives them a very flat 0% year on year. So you know, that is a little bit concerning. China is still struggling to gain any traction and boost their economy at the moment. They're talking about doing more and more, but you know, let's see if they do it or not. And then the trade balance came in higher than expected at $77.1 billion. So just moving on to highlight what we do as a company. Obviously, the majority of you are probably familiar with that, but there's always some new people viewing these. So it's just to give you a little bit of an insight into Symax Fintech as a company. So apart from the YouTube, we provide daily newsletters, which include sort of global headlines, global news, and then as an option, there's fresh chart levels and pivot points each day. Then when it comes to sort of workshops, you know, if people are looking to get into trading, then our sort of introduction to trading is a great one. Trading for beginners. And then for others that are already trading but have got gaps in their knowledge or their trading skills, then we can help you with those as well. We do offer 1 week courses. They can make you feel competent and confident in just 1 week. Does it make you a trader? No, but does it give you the foundations on which to build your trading career? For sure. And you know, if you've got that inner trader, I will find it. And of course, now you have the option of going for one of our new course, which actually includes a free trading challenge attempt as well. And then if you're really serious about making trading your career, then our comprehensive accredited masterclass is the one for you. It's designed to provide you with all the knowledge and trading tools required to navigate any market conditions, and also any asset class. And the next one of those starts on the 19th of June. So you've got a week to register if you're interested. Then trader mentoring, you know, some people don't want to go through courses, but they do need help still, and I can certainly do that. Consulting, we consult to companies around hedging, FX and commodity exposure. And then of course we provide you know, a mass of educational content that can be to individuals, exchanges, to brokers, And as I just mentioned, if you're looking for that funded account, maybe you're a bit sort of undercapitalized, or possibly you just don't want to use your capital, then there's the opportunity to go through the challenge and hopefully qualify for a funded account through one of our partners, Nordic Funder. If you'd like to contact us, it's info@symaxfintech.com. Any questions you'd like to aim directly at me, it's chris.tubby@Symax Fintech. Sorry, go back to that one, Chris Tubby at symax-int.com. Just get so used to the fintech part. And of course, look forward to seeing you in the second part.